very normal relationship with my father, an adult, son-to-father relationship. Whenever I'm in Trinidad, I stay with him. I have a wonderful relationship with my sisters, because again, we're now at an age where we can have one-on-one relationships and so forth. And, I have a fabulous relationship with Sharon, my stepmom. So to me, it's a normal family. It's a normal relationship. I think the concern I have is that because of the profession that my father has chosen and the current position that he's in, we've now become a target that people would like to turn what we have, which I consider to be a normal family relationship. I mean, anywhere in this country you go, you will find families like this, into something more sinister, something that would become fodder for the newspapers. Well, people have been essentially trying to solicit information that leads me to believe that they're trying to create a narrative that there's this acrimonious relationship between me, my mother, and my father. They've been, as a matter of fact, people from here have been trying to call us. We live in North America, and they've been going to members of our family, soliciting our contact details to call us and try and glean information from us particularly regarding my relationship with my father. And more recently, sort of directly approaching members of the family to try and convince or persuade us, particularly my mother, to say things that would, paint my father in a bad light.
I am God's mother. All the allegations that Roselyn Alleyne and are making right now, they are false. I haven't signed anything, and I would not be signing anything, because it is not true. I was never being raped. I was never being forced into anything. So everything that they have said, it's false. Well, basically, the things that they are saying, it's not true. The age group, the way in which it happened, it's not true. And they are asking me, well, they are saying that they have an affidavit for me to sign, just to say yes, so that they can put him in jail, and they are offering money. They even offer family members $25,000 to get me to sign affidavit. Who is close family, very close, and they are the ones who are saying that Mr. have money to pay for the information if I would only say yes to the affidavit that they have, so that they could proceed to put Rowley in jail. And I will be a happy woman with millions. Well, I knew him since I used to go to school. And to tell you the truth, I always used to like him since I went to school. But that is just, it used to be a secret something.
You should probably say how old you were. When were you born?
I can't remember, can't remember what.
September 11.
9, that was in 9/11/52.
When was I born? I was born.
You were born 1970, 17th of June.
Okay. So essentially, I'm going to be 43 in a month.
So when I had you, I was like about just a shy away from 18.
Essentially, this is very upsetting from two angles. One is that a member of our family, an acknowledged member of my family, is a blood relative, is the person who is essentially being, corrupted into coming to members of my family and trying to instigate, trying to solicit information, untrue information. And somebody who's purporting to be a member of my family, who is essentially stoking his fire. So it's very upsetting from that point of view that somebody in our family is doing it. And the second part is that for both my mother and myself, who were not involved in politics, we don't even live in this country. We've actually had relatively benign, quiet lives to this point. I never sought to be in the limelight, part of my father's profession, so to speak. For this now to become a story is upsetting. I think it upsets me because I know it upsets my mother. Absolutely laughable. Anybody who takes this seriously, it's completely laughable. I mean, if we had an issue, if I had an issue, if my mother had an issue with my birth or with my father and so forth, 43 years, I'm a grown man with my own family, and it's a joke. I think it's outrageous. I think it says something about the character of the people. I think if they have to stoop that low to try and sideline my father, then it says something about them. It says something about what they stand for. It says something about their level of desperation.